baddest mofo low down around this time. Shut up!
Glad to see you back. Alright, we can roll with this. Turn down my music. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Sound, music, Sorry. I gotta switch scenes. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Had fun with stuff last night, so let's have fun again tonight. Can you hear my voice now? Can you hear me now? Good to see everybody. Alright, I just wanted to do let's do an early bird. Comment videos up top there. Early bird will be your choice of one of these three. Red, blue, or green. Some forget-me-notes I did last night with a little bit of bedazzling going on with them. Got a little glitter action. I've got my favorite. Do you? Alright. Quick for anybody that was there. Let me mod James real quick.
21 gigawatts!
James Eller. Adding you as a temporary mod so you can use the little chat overlay thing we got going on. Once I reach where I can put membership status, that will be a paid member item that you can post the little post these things. Hopefully it's still working. It worked. Yeah, there you go. Stuff like that. So I'll give everybody a second to
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Oh my goodness.
I make you laugh.
Lots of stuff. Lots of windows open. I got to figure out a way to consolidate all this into one action. I got windows open everywhere. Everything you see on the screen's an open window. So we got the chat overlay. We got the bot. We got the picker. Where's my picker?
What you talking about, Will?
Where's my picker? Alright, let's go to the picker. There's the picker. We ready? Here we go. Picker. 7 plus 4 is 11. Let's grab comments. How many we got? What? Only 5 comments. Did I do something wrong? What's going on here? Or nobody add comments. If nobody added comments, then there's only 5 people there. Still saying 5. Maybe I gotta refresh here. Hold up. Figured there'd be more than 5. Let's try this again. 8. There we go. 23. Let's get us a winner. Good luck, everybody. This will be your pick of a forget-me-note. Bill Snodgrass. Are you here, sir? Claim it. And that's yours. Congratulations. He's getting a little collection going. I think he's still here. I thought I saw him in chat. There he is. All right, Bill. You'll get your choice. Let's go back to our main scene here. Bill, you got choice. It could be louder. All right, let me turn it up. Is that better? I'm saving up for a good microphone. My son has one that he's going to turn me on to here. Bill, do you want the green, red, blue? Which one would you like? Your choice. Think about it and I'll put your name on it. He likes the blue. There you go, Bill. Congrats to you. Let's put your name on it right now. Alright, let's fill in this little mini battle that we got going on tonight. So, I've got a couple extra nickel rolls left over. So we're going to do this. I'm going to fill this in here. So right now, those are the names I have on the list. And I'm going to add some more. So Ron, if you could help me out, I don't know how many more people came in. And what I'm going to do is, so VMC will go against Perry. One roll each. Winner goes to the next round. Loser goes to the second chance wheel. It's pretty simple with that. And then I'll be doing unannounced giveaways throughout the stream, so everybody that is here still has a chance to win something. You guys know how I do it. Then we'll get to the 25 likes here in a second. Just want to make sure everybody's able to do
Freeze, go first.
I'm going to hook you up. You're good with redeems now. JB, you are good with redeems now. Joey Brown was good. KCB's good. Scrap Metal, UCI, you're all good. Let's see here. Let me get everybody up to date on their temp mod stuff, and that'll be it for tonight as far as that. So I don't stop. Who else? Captain Vic. Let me get you mounted real quick.
Rambo kill, la la la. Thank you, sir.
Just adding a temp mod to you will give you the ability to post the graphics in chat on that chat overlay I have going on. I thought I saw Cammy Joey Brown. Here you go, bud. And I thought I saw Cammy King. Yep, there you are. Good luck. Yep, there you go, Cammy. You're blue now. And was there somebody else that KCB? There you go. Oop, where you at? Thought I saw KCB. I think that's everybody in chat. JB, there you are. Hold on.
Rambo kill, la la la.
JB, you're blue now. And I believe that's UCI. Did I get you? There you go. Alright. Let me go down here to Ron. So, Ron, who do I need to put in the next slot under Cindy? Just give me the names going down and I'll fill them in. And as we go. Oh, battle. I'm just looking for Ron to give me a list of... I mean, if everybody doesn't want to play Brown Sugar...
Funny how I be funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Those who are on
I make
on the
you
list.
laugh.
What you talking about, Will?
You know what? I'll just do I'll just start grabbing names with Nightbot and just putting them on there. We'll fill the rest in with Nightbot real quick. That'll be the easiest way. So Nightbot's going to select the rest of our entries. How about that? That'll work. So, let's go to the bot. Bot. No.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
There we go. Nightbot's just going to choose the rest for us. So keep chatting, and I will do just pull names from chat. for Nightbot. And we'll fill in the rest of our thing. So, active chatters. Next. Good luck, everybody. This is going to fill our board. Everybody's eligible except for who's already on the board. Active chime is 5 minutes.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Here we go.
I make you laugh.
I want my $2.
Let's get our spreadsheet up. Over here. Alright, so after Cindy.
What you talking about? Thank you, sir.
Sweet. After Cindy, we're gonna have Crafty Dragon. So you are going right here, Crafty. Alright, after Crafty Dragon, fourth battle will be Scrap Metal Racing. You will be facing off.
Rambo kill,
And fifth one will be Brown Sugar going against Scrap Metal. Alright. And number 6, we're going to have Brian Robeson. And you will be facing KCB. KCB. Alright. We have Bill Snodgrass. Bill's already on there. Round 7.
Get out of here.
Facing you will be
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Hooday. And number 8, we will have PTF. Oops. PTF. Facing PTF will be MJD. And those are our spots for right now. Then I'm thinking when I get all this organized a little better, I might put 2 people per slot, and both people will get winnings from it. It's all says MJD.
Chicken dinner. Boom.
Good luck to everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's knock these out and see what we got. This is a winner takes all. So every single find is going to go to the last person standing. Losers will go to a loser wheel for a second chance. We'll spin, and the winner of the losers will get a prize. So here we go. So let's set up Nightbot for 25 likes, and we'll get the rolls ready to go. And once again, thanks everybody. Go back one more. I hate how they did this, that you got to go back and back and back instead of just being able to choose it like it used to be. And it's going to be 25 LIKES, all one word, 25 likes. So let's copy that, paste it into chat. That's what we're doing. Ah, cool. I sent them earlier than yesterday if you just got them. Sometimes the mail gets there quick to you, and sometimes it don't. 25 likes, all one word. No space, Captain Vic. No space. No space. 25 likes, UCI, not 50. 25 likes. Alright. Let's do this. I can turn the Nightbot off. Boom. Michael Wells, what's up? I can move the keyboard. I don't need this for a moment. So, VMC, you're going to tell us where to start. Let me open this box. And hopefully, I say hopefully, they are, circulated. We shall see. If not, I'll grab another box. They are circulated good. Let me get all kind of in an order here, and Vinny, you just tell us where to start, and that's where we're going to start. Well, that's good enough. So Vinny, we'll just call this row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What row do you want me to start in? And that's where we're going. Number 15, roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15th roll is where we're starting. Of course, I don't know who you're facing. Let's see. So, Perry, are you still here, Perry? Is Perry still here? Perry, Perry, Perry. Dude, Perry's still here. Did Perry jump ship? Richard Metcalf, why aren't you modded? I thought I modded you. Hold on. Oops. Man, it jumps. There you go. There you go, Perry. Or, Richard. Joe Minnick, let me get you modded. There you go. There you are, Perry. Here. Alright, from where my finger's at, Perry, how many more this way do you want to go for your roll? Just give me a number. And the first battle will start. Like I said, this is a winner take all. Here again. I'm just gonna go next roll and get this moving. There you go, Perry. Good luck, guys. First up, BMC. Good luck to you, sir. We'll knock these 2 rolls out, and then we'll pull the 25 likes. How about that? Like I said, this is winner take all. So this, whatever we find in here, just goes in the pile, and the last person gets all the coins. So rather than everybody getting a little one, somebody's getting a big jackpot today. So, first roll, Vinny. Let me zoom us in a little bit. Oop. Oh man, what's it doing? Too much? Just enough. Don't know. Nice. Winner takes all. There we go. So that's what you're able to do with the mod stuff right now.
Winner, winner,
You can
chicken
put an
dinner.
animated GIF or GIF in chat. I'm counting on everybody to act like adults and not post anything bad, because being added as a moderator for now can be taken away just as easy and banned from the channel. So everybody post nice stuff. Be kind to each other. No timing each other out. Let's have some fun. Let's do it. Good luck, Eddie. Here we go. Here we go. We had a couple of good ones last time we looked at nickels. They weren't... It was kind of hit or miss. But I'm counting any die chip, you know, as a point or whatever. We're not even doing points. It's just how many you get. Yeah. And then I'm pulling these out for Robert Worley. He's got a little art project or something going on. Those are going to be sent to him. Mainly looking for old ones, Buffalo nickels, anything that's decent, not too scratched up. You know, something you'd like to put in a folder or a coin holder. And I may actually start filling those up too. And wow, look at that thing. That has seen some wear and tear, man. That thing's been run over by cars and stay in circulation. But we had several rolls the other night that just didn't have any, didn't find anything in them. 71. Let's see if that's a chip or not. kind of looks chippy. Let's see here. Let's make this a little larger so I can see it. Scoop. So I can see it, you can see it, we all can see it. There we go. I don't know. That looks like a scratch, I believe. No, that is I believe that's a chip. I think you got your first one here, VMC. I'll just have to look at it a little closer. That's a weird looking chip, but it's the start of a big one. There you go. Then he's got a point. Good job.
What you talking about, huh?
He says, let's follow that up with a 1941. There's two. Nice. He said, let's follow that up with another one. 1954. There you go. Vinny with 3, and he only had like 10 left on the table. Cool. All right, Perry, you got a tough one to climb here. I got faith in you. I think you can do it. This one here is one of those cheap, it's called pluggable USB microscope. That you just plug it in. I've got the little app on it. I'm also using this little 5, 10, 15 little magnifier, little loop. Kind of a 3-way I use. This is one of my favorites. I think I got this for just do the first one. So when I'm looking at the coins, I'm only using that one. A little visor that you can flip up and down. I like that. I think this was maybe $8 or $9 at Harbor Freight. But you can get them on Amazon. You can get them everywhere. But got a little padded front. I like it. It works. I use it when I'm doing all my artwork. So Vinny's got 3. Perry, you ready? Let's see what you got for him. Wait, there was one more there. That's nothing. All right, Perry. Let's see if you can beat. Perry's had a couple of good rolls here on the streams, so I wouldn't count him out. He had some good quarter rolls the other day. They're all circulated. Nothing shiny there, Perry. Oop. Well, nothing shiny, Perry. So let's see what we get for you. Die chips, everything counts. On the 23 Ps, the most common error I find on them are die chips up here in the dome. The 20, 21s, 22s, I find a lot of the chips on the left side of the building. But doesn't mean they won't be, look on both sides because you'll find die chips anywhere. Look for chips. Also look on nickels cracks here at the bottom corner of the building on both sides of the coin. So when I flash them real quick, that's what I'm looking for. A crack there, a chip, or chip. And it's weird. Your brain can do all that in a flash or an instant of a second, just rolling a coin and looking. Or maybe my eyes are just trained. I don't know. Look at enough nickels. I haven't found any 2009s lately. There's a 24P. We'll count that as a find because not many people are finding them, so we'll count that one, Perry. We'll count the 24P. Let me look at this. This might be a missed offset strike here a little bit. I'll leave it up to chat. What are we going to call this one, chat? Here we go. Are we going to call this an error or no error? What say you? So if you look right here on the edge, kind of looks like a collar error of sorts. I would say that's an error. Sound is gone. Sound is good. I'm still here. chat overlay you see, guys, it has the ability, it's an error, everybody says error, okay. You can put animated picture messages in chat. But I gotta temporarily mod people to do it. So don't mess up the privilege and have fun with it. I'm good with it. Let me make sure everybody can do the redeems real quick. Renee and me, you're able to do redeems now. I think everybody else in chat is good. Everybody's been here before. Oh, what we got? David Carlisle, let me look you up. There you go. Alright, everybody in chat's good. So like what you just saw Rod posting there, the flashing image, you can go on the internet, get a tasteful animated message or picture, and you can put it in chat. So something I've been working on for a while to make it work with there's the 1970S. We're tied 3-3. Perry coming on strong at the
What you
end.
talking about, Willis?
We have to do a pick a number or something at the end if we don't put in another something to count.
Alright.
Write my number down. It's gonna be between 1 and 20. Alright, the number's written on the cardboard. VMC, go ahead and give me yours. Nothing, I just pull estimate. Brian Robeson, I just pull the estimate. I count them as a point. There's nothing really special about it. It's just you don't find them every day. VMC, your number is... And then Perry, you give me yours. And this will see who goes on. How far of a delay do I got here? I need a number, Vinny, 1 to 20. 1 to 20. And then Perry, you're after him. I need a number 1 to 20. I have one written down underneath. You both tied 3-3. So this will decide who wins.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange.
16.
I'll be the best
Perry.
above all the rest, put me to the test.
What you got?
Expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess. What's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just load an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they sleep. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for some.
The box here. Hope everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Perry moves on, getting a lot of circles. Maybe I gotta turn something off here. Let's see. I am not dropping any frames. Let me oh wow, it's broadcasting at 60 frames per second. Let me cut out some windows here. Let's see what happens. I'll get rid of the background music. I don't need that. And we'll close that window there. I'm not getting any warnings from YouTube saying it's bad, saying stream is healthy and good. Stream settings look good. Analytics look alright. So is everybody getting circles? Or is it just the few that mentioned it? Because everything on my end says it's perfectly streaming. So I'm going to keep rolling with it. I've got 0 drop frames, streaming at 10,000 kilobits. Off and on, JB says. Otis says better. All good. All right, I'm going to keep rolling. Here you go, Vicky. Good luck. I mean, the only thing new is that chat overlay, so that's probably... I mean, I'm connected to 2 separate servers on that, so that may add a little funk to the stream, but it adds so much fun that I can't... I just, you know, I worked so hard to put that on there. All right. If need be, I'll drop the chat overlay. If we'll see if it works better. Yep. This is for Vicky Pitts. Let's see if we can get her something. Come on. Die chips, anything. Nope. Nothing on the dome there. Environmental damage doesn't count. So sorry. Man, these rolls are going to be stingy, I think. Nope. I like it when we get into those and find a lot of 40s and 50s, but I don't know here. Oh, we may have a die chip there. Let's see. Haha, yeah. PTF, it took so long for my area just to get quote-unquote high-speed internet. Yep, little baby die chip there, Vicky. You got one. Right there at the edge of the dome. It's a baby, but it counts. But yeah, we're... I looked into it. The municipality, or the county government around here... they don't have it open for everybody to provide internet. Like AT&T isn't here. All we have is Xfinity, and that's Xfinity and Windstream. And they didn't let anybody else in. All right, Vicky, you just have that. Just have that one. So let's see what your opponent has for you. And then I got to looking into it. There's like the county government has a little share stake in it all, and it behooves them to keep all the competition out. So, which I think is a little shady, but oh well. I don't know. We'll see. Like once I start getting error messages on the bottom, yeah, I'm using a lot of CPU tonight, more than I was the other night, because I got more windows open. I'm sure. Let me make sure this is up to live. Yeah, everything's... 500 bucks a month. Yeah, I'd have to be full-time doing it to justify that cost. Oops, there we go. Wayne, you ready? You got to beat one. Vicky has one. And there's a couple of potentials in here, so let's see. Hopefully we'll get you something. No chip. No chip. 21D. So I asked last night, I'll ask again tonight. Anybody find any 2025s of anything yet? I don't know anybody that has 2025s. 2023D. Nope. Then again, I could possibly have 20-25 cent rolls here in this massive pile of boxes that I haven't opened. So maybe I need to do that on one stream. Is actually open some more boxes. Nope. No chip. No chip. Wow, if Vicky wins with 1, that's going to be crazy. No 40s, no 50s, no die chips. 77, 89, 73 all scratched up. On the 2019, you want to look for doubling inside the doorway here. I have not found one of those yet. And
Freeze, Gopher!
Vicky, you are the winner with 1. Congratulations. 1 gets it. Wow. Next round for Vicky. Congrats. All right, let's go to bot real quick. Pop, 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 pop. I didn't forget about the bot. And Cindy Redenius, you're the 25 likes winner. Claim it, say you're here, and I'll give you a choice of one of these fancy new bow ties I just made last night. You got your choice, green or red. I know she's here. I just saw her. Just verify what choice she wants. And they got a little bit of that glazing. I put the dragon glaze. I put the dragon glaze on the edges. And Marsh, let me get you a mod chip. Mod chip. Temp mod chip for everybody. There you go, in Marsh. You can post animated messages in chat, and you'll see it up on the overlay I have going. I don't see Cindy, so we'll just let her choose later. I'm back. Here, you pick. All right, green you get, Cindy. There you go. You get the green. Congrats to you on that for the 429 stream. Yeah, my wife was like, you streamed like every day this week. I said, it's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. All right, here we go. So let's post our winner. Congrats to Vicky. Killing it. Still a win. All right. Next we have Bill Snodgrass. Oh, wait. No, that was Vicky and Wayne. We have Bill Snodgrass and Ron Pierce up next. Grab 2 more rolls. Good luck to you both. I guess I should give the winner choice, or first person choice, right or left, whatever one you want. That way it'd make it a little bit more random, I guess. So Ron, which one you want? 1 or 2, right or left? Good luck to you guys. Bill's left. All right, Ron, you're over here. Here you go, Bill. Good luck. Let's see if Bill can get something. Ron's pretty lucky on rolls, Bill, so you better put up a good number. Ron's got some of that luck. Let me see here. There's a funky colored one. What do we got there? 2017 P. The environment killed you. 62, not good enough to keep. Nope. Man, at this point, I'll take anything. 70D. What do we got there? Nothing. 84. Nope.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
It'd be nice to find a little proof. A little proofage. I haven't found a proof nickel in a while. I haven't found a V nickel in a while. Anybody find a V nickel hunting nickels? Anybody? Anybody? Nothing. Bill, we're halfway through the roll and we got nothing, man. Whoa. Someone took a chunk out of that one. Cut it with some pliers or something there. Or it looks like it got hit with a grinder, maybe. 60 all beat up. 2 stuck together with something gooey, nasty. Bill, big fat 0. Come on. There you go, Ron. Look, that thing's stuck to my glove. Is it going to be a 0-0 tie? Let's see. Ron Pierce, here you go. Couple of gray ones in there. $64 beat up. And I haven't seen anybody saying they haven't been able to post anything, so I guess we got the stuff ironed out. There's a little buffalo for Robert Worley. Come on, just one die chip, something. At this point, I'll take... Whoa, what do we got there? There it is.
Nothing from you. Come back. 1 year.
Thought I saw that date. Bam. Key date. Good. All right. Yeah, the music is probably delaying it then. 2009. Key date. 2009 Philly. Mangled, scratched up, and beat up, but it's a 2009 key date. Right there. Ron advances. A 2009 goes into the winner's roll. It just got a little better. The prize got better.
Rambo killed him, la 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 la.
So I guess 2009s can still be found. And I was just saying how I haven't found one in a while. Cool. Oh. Congrats there, Ron. Maybe I should make something like if you find a really good key date or something, the person's roll gets a bonus. We'll have to revisit this because I think I like these little mini battles. It gets everybody involved. 09 goes into the prize roll. There you go.
I want
And
my
you got better.
$2.
Ron Pierce, congratulations. You move on, my friend. So, we had Vicky and Wayne. Bill S. Ron moves forward. We have Cindy and Crafty Dragon up next. Cindy versus Crafty Dragon. Good luck to you both. Cindy, you will get first choice on roll, so you can go left or right. Cindy will get first choice. And good luck. Yeah, the bank kind of hated me. About a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I took 3 full bags of nickels. Cindy's left. All right. 3 full bags. 1 bag of nickels is actually 2 boxes. So I turned in 6 boxes plus 1 loose one. Walked in with all those, and they were just like had their heads down, just groveling at me. It's like, hey, sorry, man. I mean, I'm thankful I can get boxes. All right, Cindy, good luck. Here we go. See what we can add to the winner roll. $22, nothing. Another 22. Looks like a die chip, maybe. Yep, I think there's a chip on the dome there. Have a look-see. Yeah, a little die chip right there. Dang, you still find a 2009 per box? That's pretty good. Oh, right there. Peeking at me on the side. Look here. Bam. It was just sitting straight up. What we got here? A 1928 Buffalo. Very nice. It's going in the roll. So we got an 09, a 28. Man, if it weren't for, it's got some like severe scratches right here. If it weren't for those, man, it'd be a nice Buffalo. If it weren't for those scratches. I think I need to have the, I just had a perfect idea of something I can do. Got that scratch right there. Then, it's pretty nice. Decent one. It is a Philly with a scratch across it, but decent. Got the hair and the feathers. Oh, sorry, it's 26. What did I say? 28? It's a 26. Nice coin. Sweetness. Boy, that winner's pot just got better there. Curly. Nice one. Nice find. I like it. Nah, it's 26. I thought it was a 28. It said it had 26. Yeah, but I was getting ready to grab some coins, and it was sitting right on the side looking at me. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I haven't found one of those 82s yet. Nice. Yeah, maybe let's come up with like a rule. Like if you find a buffalo or something comes up in your roll, we gotta have like a little bonus sign on it or something for whoever's roll that was. So we had Ron with the 09, Cindy with the 26. It's not often you get those in your rolls. They're both thinking, dang, I wish it wasn't a winner take all. Yeah, that was announced before we started, so sorry. But hey, you're still in it, so you might be the winner. You never know. Beat up 75. And we got a 70D. Alright, the score is 2. That's the score to beat. There we go. 2 has been posted, Crafty. Are you ready? Yeah, 100 years old. That's awesome. Think, how many pieces of bubble gum did that buy back in the day? You know? How many kids had that in their pocket and they're just, going to the store like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that lollipop. You never know. The history behind them, that's one. I love the history of them. You never know what famous person could have had it. Wow, there's some beat up ones in here. Look at this one. What do we got here? This one's been environmentally jacked up. We got been dipped and stripped and oiled, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You want that one, Cindy, as a bonus for your buffalo find? I mean, it's nothing special, but it's kind of colory. If you want that one, I'll toss it in for your buffalo nickel. 5 pieces of bubble gum for a nickel. Wow. Yeah, you know what, KJ? You're probably right. probably get the salami and bologna to put on it too. That's back when my grandparents were born. Yeah, my grandfather used to tell me stories of how he grew up. It was rough. He had 16 brothers and sisters. Growing up poor like that. Terrible. Yep. Come on. We got any more buffaloes or 09s? Man, those 2 good finds. Crafty's like, I'll take 1 of each. What do we got here? Nothing. Thought that looked like a chip. 23D. Decent 23P. Oh, I think we got a die chip, Crafty. Let's see here. I think we have one on the dome. Let's take a look. Right there. We got us a die chip. Crafty's on the board. 2-1. Nice. Nerds! 2005 Buffalo. Yep. That's these. That's the ones I collected and send a guy out in Colorado. Every time I find them, I just put them in a roll for him. I think I'm well over 10 rolls at the moment. I believe that is another big die chip on the dome. Let's see here. Or is that a scratch? What says chat? Let's see. We'll do like Family Feud. Survey says. I think it's a little chip with dirt. What do you guys think? I got it looks like a chip on both of the ridges. I'm saying die chip. We're good. I think so. Loaf of bread, 9 cents. Wow. Bicycle shop across the street had penny candy. Dang. Good old days, huh? We're tied 2-2. Nice. The good old days. Back when you could actually get something just on your word alone, huh? They knew you were good for it. So I always tried telling my sons when they were growing up, I was like, you know, you got to be a man of your word, because one day you may have nothing tangible but that, and people need to rely on it. Man, it's got one big mark on the cheek, otherwise that'd be a nice coin. Sometimes I think I'm a little too tough on coins. I see some of these coins on the little PCGS website, pictures of them, and I'm like, how in the heck did they get that grade? All right, we are tied 2-2, so we're going to the pick a number 1 to 20. Cindy, you'll be up first with your guess. It doesn't matter if you go over, it's the one closest. Let me write a number down. Probably using, yeah, that's true as well, PTF. I've learned that one early on. If you're giving somebody money, just give it to them. Don't expect it back. Just give it to them. Cindy, a number between 1 and 20. Crafty, a number 1 and 20. And that way you'll never be mad about it, you know? Like, here, take the money, it's yours. And it, you know, it just, and there's, yeah, no way you'd be mad. Crafty, Cindy says 12. Crafty is at 6. The number was 2. Congratulations, Crafty Dragon. You move on. Cindy, thanks for playing. Stick around because I'm going to do a couple random giveaways to chat. I do the unannounced type of giveaway so the stream doesn't get flooded with people that are just jumping around looking for prizes. I'll just randomly pull up the Nightbot and say, boom, you win. Because I got Nightbot running in the background. Let me write Crafty's name down here. Nightbot's running in the background just tracking everybody in chat. So Crafty will be facing Ron in the next round. Next up, we have Scrap Metal Racing and Brown Sugar.
What you talking about, Will?
1, 2, 3, 4. We are at the halfway point. Let's do us a little.
I want my $2.
Let me see. I got something. Somewhere. Let's do. Oh, here's that. I told you guys that I got from my banker last week. 1985 $100 Star Note. That's awesome.
Freeze, go
Then I
first.
looked it up. There were only in 1985. The first run had 128,000. Second, 1.28 million, 1.28 million, and the last one was 640,000. This one is D, and it was part of that third one. Oops, sorry. So 1.28 million. But I couldn't find any information if they were sheets or individual stacks of notes. Yeah, well, the analytics tell me that when I go back PTF and then I time the giveaways with spikes in viewership, as soon as the giveaway's done, the viewership drops by half. Yeah, check them out. Because I went through the website and went back and looked at all of the different production numbers. There are some that they only had like 18,000. It was crazy. But I thought that was cool. It only had 4 runs on the 85s. Somebody had it up on a board or something. It's got a hole where they must have had a push pin through it. But I don't care. I mean, it's going to my collection. I'm not getting rid of it. It's not going anywhere. But I will do. Let's see over here. I don't want to blurt out and say, yeah, I'm going to give away a Star Note and then not have it checked. Not have it checked. What was this one? I got that from Pa's spare time. I'll probably re-give away that.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Anybody like that? No,
I make you laugh.
77009988. Crispy. That's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones.
I want my $2.
I'll give this note away. 5 of a kind zeros with a quad 0. That's going to be our next giveaway item. For the special person that likes the zeros. And you know who you are, people. You know who you are, the special ones. You're the special ones. PTF stacking, it's yours. Say here. And that'll go in your envelope. It's not too bad. It does have that crease in the center, but it's still a quad 0, 5 of a kind. A light fold here, kind of a heavier fold here. A little bit of a light fold there. But overall, decent. Congrats, PTF. He doesn't collect paper? I'll re-gift it if he doesn't collect it. Somebody else here does. All he has to do is tell me to redraw a name. He'll go to somebody else. Does not hurt my feelings. Somebody's getting that note tonight, dang it. PTF or somebody else. VMC's like, I'll take it. No problemos. Alright, let's see here. Who did I say was up next? Scrap metal and brown sugar. Is that the names I said? I think I did say that. Yep, scrap metal, brown sugar. Scrap metal, you want left or right? Here we go. Next two up. Cool. Well, that one's coming to you too. So scrap metal, you have choice left or right. And brown sugar will get the other one. Good luck to you both. Ladies first. Uh-oh, brown sugar, which one? He's giving you choice. Left. Brown sugar's left. Scrap's right. And then let me show you all the... so you can kind of keep track of it too. Where is the battle? Here we go. Boom. That's what the battle looks like so far. Perry 1, Vicky 1, Ron 1, Crafty 1. We're about to fill in the next 4 boxes and move on. Good luck, everybody. Brown sugar. Brown sugar. Looking to add to her stack. Good luck. Scrap metal. Good luck. So, let's see here. Otis. 51 likes. Otis. Out of these two rolls, how many, these two rolls combined, how many 40s and 50s will we have? Guess a number. Okay, I will, PTF. Thank you very much. So, Otis, between the two rolls, how many 1940s plus the 1950s total in the two rolls will we have? Otis says 3. 3 total for Otis. All right, Otis, if you're correct, I'll give you a star note. So Otis says 3 in the next 2 rolls. If you are correct, I'll give you a star note. How about that? Just for playing. All right, if your name is not on this list currently, the column 1, VMC, Perry, Vicky, Wayne, Bill, all these names here. If your name is not here, put a 3 in chat, and I'll have Nightbot pick the winner that PTF has given the quads to. So we'll put a 3 in chat. Let me set it up. And thank you, PTF. We're going to go back. Hold up. Giveaway options. We're looking for the number 3 in chat if your name is not there. And we're going to reset. So, looking. Yep. So put a 3 in chat for to be eligible to win the Quad Zero with the extra 0, 5 of a kind, 2009 series from PTF Stacking. Very considerate of you, sir. Thank you very much. And let's do Brown Sugar's roll while we are waiting. Good luck, Brown Sugar. Here we go. Otis is looking for 3 total of 40s and 50s. I may have gone lower, Otis, because we haven't found many so far, but you never know. We will see. Maybe very small die chip on the dome. Scores right out of the box. Right. Oh, got my compressor running. Alright, there. Got a little one. I got a big air compressor running in the background. Excuse the background noise. It'll be done in a minute. I got it here in the basement so the temperature kind of stays the same and I don't get moisture in the tank. Water and tanks do not mix well. 21. Nope. 2024, that counts as one. There's two. Oh, see another one right here. We have a 1954 Denver. Oop. Let's come back out a little bit. So there's one for you, Otis. 54. D right there. That's 3 points though for brown sugar. She's putting up a number here. 85. Putting up a number. Otis is like, go, go, go. More, more, more. Nothing there. Sometimes those scratches actually look like die chips. Nothing there. Oh, drop that one. 22. There's another one. We got a 1956. Otis may have made a good call. 56. Philly. That's pretty decent condition. You can still see the doorway. Very nice. Brown sugar with 4. And we still have 5 coins to go. Oh, there's another one. Here we go. 24. That's another one. Scrap metal. You got a hill to climb here.
21 gigawatts!
She put the smack down on that one. That was quite the roll. All right, Otis, you need one more. And you win. Otis, Otis, Otis.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom.
1963. That doesn't count. That's not 40s or 50s. Nope. 67. We're going the wrong way. We need 40 and 50s. Or some 24s or 2009 or... I'm rooting for you, Otis. You know me, I like giving away stuff. Come on. 82, 22, 78. Could this be it? Let's see. No, 67. Man, that thing's been in a lot of pockets or something. That one's like flat worn out. We got about 7 or 8 more here. Hopefully we got one in here. Let's see. I see one that's got potential. 2015, 83, 2021. Sorry, Otis, it was an 84 Denver. Brown sugar, you killed it. Very nice. Wow. Yeah, you worked it on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finds. Very nice. Brown sugar on to the next round.
Rambo killed him, la 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 la.
Very good.
Lop-a-doodle yellow bug.
All right, here we go. We're going to choose a winner. So, Lucky James Eller, this note is yours. Claim it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom.
That note is yours. Yeah, you rocked it there, Brown Sugar. Where's the Lucky James Eller? He's been known to jump streams every now and then. There he is. The lucky man wins. Lucky James. Congrats. You get the quad 0 plus the extra 0. You get a 0, 0, 0, 0 plus a 0. 5 of a kind. Congrats to you. Nice, 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 baby. Dun, 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 dun. Let's close this. We're going back to our options. Yeah, I hate it. They make you click back. It never used to do this. Going backwards. Turn it back on to active chatters. 5 minutes. Done. Let it collect some names. Congratulations, James Eller. Nice. And congratulations to Brown Sugar. Let's put her name up on the next round.
I want my $2.
Next we have KCB, UCI. KCB will be choosing the role. You are first on there. Brown Sugar goes on the winners list. Congrats. Or I'm sorry, it's hold on. Brown Sugar, Scrap Metal. Sorry, I messed that up. I got it in the wrong place. Ron and Cindy, Crafty, Scrap. Yeah, Brown Sugar. There we go. I just didn't put Crafty in. Got you in the wrong spot. I got to move a box. Crafty, Ron. Scrap, Brown Sugar. So we have Brian Robeson and KCB. It wasn't UCI. Brian Robeson, KCB.
So why don't you make like
Brian,
a tree
you get choice of role.
and get
Sorry.
outta here?
I read it wrong. But there's what we're looking at. So, number 6 is Robeson and KCB. Smogly! Impromptu little mini battle. Left one. Alright. I'm just pulling rolls out of a box. I was searching nickels anyway, so why not have a little fun with it? This is a winner take all. The winner gets all the finds found along the way. One big winner. One big winner. All right. He says left. Ooh, that looks like an old one. Oop, you can't see that, can you? Looks like an old crusty one right there. I don't know. We'll see what that is. It's getting crusty. And then KCB, good luck to you. 2021 on top. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, here we go. So Smog, as you see, the chat overlay. I don't think you were here the other night. Chat overlay. You now have the ability to, over here, the chat overlay. You now have the ability to post animated GIF or GIF. What's the proper name to say that? GIF. So anything animated, tasteful animations. I don't have to worry about you. But it'll post to chat. Ron's has some pretty good ones with people's logos, would kind of lighten up. It's pretty cool. As always, dad jokes are free. What do you call a sheep with no legs? A cloud. That one was kind of terrible. That wasn't very good at all. I don't think that was bad. All right. Good luck, Brian. Here we go. We got a couple of old-looking ones from the side, but we'll see what happens. That crusty one was a 1988. 88. 2022s, 20s, 16s. I hope the rolls don't go dry on us. So on these 75s, the D mint mark, you want to look for some 75s. So where the ponytail bow ends, see that little space there when it goes to the 5. Hold on, let me make it larger for you. So you got that little space between the bow and the 5. There we go. If that D is higher, kind of nestled up in that little spot, those go for really good money because they were hand punched mint mark. This one's correct down low, but you're looking for the one that's going way up top. That's the money maker. I have not found any of those, but I have also slowed down on nickels. I was doing 4 to 5 boxes a week easy last year, trying to find the 2024s. I mean, that's a lot of time going through nickels. But I also don't search them this slow when I'm doing it from on my own.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
I would have already been done with the whole box. Kind of a... Looks like it had Coca-Cola or something spilled on it at one time. Kind of tannish. You can see the spots on it for whatever the drink was. There we go, 2024. That's one. Starting to see those a little more in the rolls around here. Just slightly. I mean, they're not like filled every roll. 88. Well, 99, what's this one? Beat up 21. Alright, so we have the 2024 1. Cross your fingers on that one, Brian Robeson. KCB, you ready to beat that number? A 1? Let's do it. KCB up next. Good luck. Oh, they went crazy on me. Ooh, I see some couple of gray ones in there. There's a gray one. What's that? Beat up 79. Thought it was something better. 80. 74. 69S. That's an S, man. I count it. 1 to 1. 23. I think you might have just won right here at KCB with the die chip on the dome. Yep. Die chip on the dome right there. Congrats, KCB. You just won it. Alright. There, die chip on the dome. Got you the win. There you are. Sorry, Brian Robeson. KCB just won with that die chip. KCB's name goes up on the next round. Congrats. Coming up next is UCI and Who Day. UCI and Who Day coming up next. After I get through these. To UCI and Who Day. 1990, kind of decent. Big old scratch gouge in the back. Hate that. 99. Almost full steps. Alright, those three go into the winner's roll right there. The winners, we got about over a half a roll, or almost a half a roll in the winner's pile. And we are going right here, here, and here. Oh, boom, boom. Lisa D, are you here? You get a star note. I'll just pull one out of my stack. You get a star note if you want to claim it.
What you talking about, Willis?
There's star checked. You're welcome. You have a preference of, I got some older 2013s. They're not in the best of shape. I got some 2017As, a little better. Let me see what's in this one. I might have some better condition ones in this one. Little little bit better 2017 A's. Do you got a preference on a year or a series? All right, Ron. The 13s are going to be a little more beat up than the rest of them, so just so you know, and you're welcome. Okay, 2017s. If not, I'll just grab one randomly for you. And congrats. To you. Incomplete forget-me-nots. I'm still working on a stack of them. Always got them in progress, just so I had to keep up on them on giveaways. Yeah, okay. I'll just. Yeah, I doubt that. Boy, that would be a score, huh? Let me see. A, we got a no. Oh no, duh! It wouldn't have the last one because it's a star. Sorry, but there's an L. I've got an L. All right, I'll pick you one. I'll pick you one.
So why don't you make like a tree?
I got like 3 other envelopes. Let me look at those. They might have an L with better shape for you. But there you go. Let me write that on an envelope so I don't. Lisa D starting a random gaw. Congrats. All right. Next up is UCI and Who Day. UCI, Who Day. Are you ready? Are you ready? UCI versus Who Day. Here we go. Let me grab 2 rolls. Hopefully they're here. UCI says, yep. UCI, you get to pick first, left or right. Good luck to you. Here we go. Ready, says Who Day. I think Who Day's ready. All right, Rick Stewart. Who's going to win, UCI or Who Day? Pick it. You pick right, you get a star note. Who you picking? Who you picking? Rick Stewart. UCI. Rick Stewart picks UCI. UCI, do you want left or right? Rick picks UCI. There we go. Right. UCI goes with right. There we go. Good luck. Maybe we'll pick back up with the I almost thought that was a Buffalo Road. I was like, whoa. Yeah, Smog. I don't know if you're still here or not. My grandson came over and he's like, yeah, Grandpa, I want to do some rolls. Rolls of nickels. And so he reaches in the box, rips open the roll, Buffalo. I was like, whoa, wait. I pick it out of there. He's like, what? I said, that's what we're looking for. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, man, I was like, here, pick another roll. Later, buddy. Thank you. All right, UCI. Here it is. I wish you luck. A couple of shiny ones down here on this end. 2019. That's actually a decent 2019. Looks like to be full steps that we're going to be throwing in the roll. Look at those steps. Very nice. That's going in the winner's roll right there. Nice full steps on that one. Had a nice obverse too. It was not really scratched up at all. 69, what is that? D for dirty. Really dirty. Is there a die chip there? Nope. Come on. 22, 21. This one's got potential. Nope, 64. UCI, let's do this. Come on. Dang, I'll take a little baby crack, a little microchip, anything. Something to get you on the board. Rick Stewart's like, yeah, anything, just score. Please. Has a really beat up 85 or 95. It's got. Alright, I'm going to leave this up to Chad. I think this could be filed probably. I don't know. It's some sort of a mintage thing happening here. What do you think, chat? Let me make this big. Are we counting this as a point or not? Let's see what chat says. So, we have some crazy lines going across this planchet. What does chat say? What do we think? Count it or don't count it? I'm thinking point two there, Fleabag. No, this isn't feed finger. But what's weird is usually you'll find that on both sides, and this side is just beat up. And the lines are too perfectly straight to be like from a wire wheel or something. Everybody's saying point. Alright, points have it. Point it is. 1 for UCI. Chat said point. There you go. You got a point. Alright, here's another one for you, chat. Are we counting this early die state of an error as a point? Look on the left side of the wall. Right. And almost kind of into the doorway. See the metal warpage right there? I'm counting that as an error. I'm thinking point, early stage die chip, in the middle of the doorway and on the outside of the building, beehive air. That almost looks like it's going to take out the whole corner of the building, and that is a point. Chat agrees. Chat agrees. Point. I agree with chat. Alright, we got 2 on the board. 2 on the board. Rick, looking pretty good for you. 2 on the board. Let's see if Houday got that magic. Houday, you got that magic? Let's see. Nothing really stands out. Houday's like, I want die chips. 70. And that 22D got some bling, but it also has a big scratch right there. That sucker's shiny. Oh, come on. Nope. Buffalo for Robert. Little Buffalo. Bam! Here we go. On the board.
Freeze, go first!
1. Alright, thank you, Smog. 41. Let's see what the mint mark is. Nothing. Still a 41. No lines or anything to make note of. Decent. It was decent. Still, that's 1 point. Very decent find. 14, 22, 2015. Nope. That 75D is a little bit higher than that last one I showed you, but not much. Oh, I kind of see something there on the building. Let's look. Kind of see a little something. Yeah, not much. That other one had a little bit more. This one's really pushing it and asking for it. I mean, I see a little bit there at the top. What do you guys say? What do you think? Can you see that little half round there? Are we calling that good, or that is like super early die state? For an error. No point, says Fleabag. No, okay, chat says no. Sorry, Houday.
The audience singing along.
Chat was all over that one. 2 days like, dang it, man. They're like, nah, too early. Need a little bit more than that. Survey says, dang. Uh-oh, okay. Here comes. Let me take a peek at that one first. Oh, yeah. That one. Well, they said no on that other one. This one's definitely a no. But I think they're going to give you a yes on this one, Houday. I think this is a yes. Let's see. I'm saying yes. Point, they say. Tied 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Tied 2-2. Getting tight for you, Rick, isn't it? Getting a little hot in here? 71. Well, it looks like we're going to numbers. Unless one of these two has something. And they do not. Alright. 1 to 20. It'll be UCI and Houday. And let me write my number down. Alright. UCI 9. Houday, what you got? Where Houday? It's just exclamation point 2, Fleabag.
Nothing for you. Come back. 1 year.
Guess what, Rick? UCI took 9. My number was 1. So UCI wins and Rick wins. Rick gets a star note. How about that? Pulled it through, man. And I'll just pull you a random star note unless you have a preference of 13, 17A, or 17. If you got a preference, let me know and I'll write it down. Otherwise, I'll just grab one out of my envelope. So,
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom.
no preference. Okay, good deal. There we go. So let's look at our board.
I want my $2.
We are putting UCI. Yep, UCI. Right there. Alright, last round. PTF, MJD. PTF, you'll choose left or right, since your name is up there first. Good luck. Let me get 2 rolls, get these in a roll. 4 more to the winner's roll. There it is. And 2 more rolls up here. And PTF says left. Alright. Let me get this off. That off. There we go.
Hey, who wants to play?
PTF and MJD. Is MJD still here or not? We may have to replace MJD. I haven't seen him chat in a while. There he is. Oh. You never told me. Are you male or female? I wanna say there he is, but I don't want to assume anything. So if you're a female, just let me know, and I will change that in my brain. Good luck to both of you. All right, here we go. PTF, you are up first with the left. PTF stacking. Flash, 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 flash. Ron's got him a little website he goes to and puts that in and spices it up a little bit. I like it. What will you lose on it? I don't even know what the second chance wheel is going to be, Vinny. Well, the box I have coming to you is so stacked full of goodies, you probably wouldn't be missing anything. Probably a couple air coins. I don't know, maybe a silver certificate or something. I don't know. I got things up here in front of me. I got stuff over here to the left. Whatever's in arm's reach. Whatever's in arm's reach, and I grab it and go, hey, here's our giveaway. That's what you'll be missing. So yeah, if you're tired, man, I appreciate you being here. You were here like first way off. Way early. PTF, here we go. We have a 69. In decent shape. I'll throw that in there. I mean, it's got decent.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Nothing major marks on it, so we'll throw that in the winner's roll. The winner might want that. Heck, the winner's already got a Buffalo, a 2009. 23p, nothing. I may have to take a break after this roll and go use the bathroom real fast. 22. Start speeding these up a little bit so we get the next round going. Nope. Someone asked that question earlier, has anybody seen any 2025s? I totally forgot to raise my head and see what the answers to the question was. I haven't seen any, which makes me think the one I saw, oh, this one looks old. What do we got? Nope. I saw one in an auction about 4 weeks ago. I probably should have bid on it, because I was thinking, nah, they're coming out. I won't need to buy one. There's a 70. Is that a... No, that's a D. Nothing in that roll. 0. Still haven't seen any. You found 2025 quarters? Huh. I have not seen a single one. Well, you are out there by the Denver Mint, so I guess. Copperal hootie hoop. Alright. See if PTF gets knocked down or not. Here it is. Good luck. 71, 22D. Man, these rolls are being stingy. Nothing. we got one. Here we go. Small die chip up by the dome. Finally got one. Right. Right there at the bottom of the dome. Base of the dome. Whatever you want to call it. Thunderdome! Right. Here's where you're looking. Right there. And that little band. Right there's the chip. Sorry, PTF. But thanks for giving away your Quad Zero note earlier. We'll finish this up. Maybe an early stage. Dang, I got good eyesight. Wow. My eyesight's still good. I caught this one with bare eyes. Right. Pointing around. Well, heck, it was better than that. Alright there, left of the doorway. Early stage. Right there, early stage chip. That'd be 2. Nice. Oh, I gotcha. I'll text it to you. Or, Tupac's got it. 19, 19, 19, 22. There's another one. Oh, wait a minute. That is not. That's a well-placed bag mark.
I want my $2!
Very well placed. Alright. Well, PTF. There we go. 2 more to the winner's roll. Right there. Alright. So, let's start up with 50 likes. Let's see here. Close. Go back. Man, I hate that you gotta go backwards in Nightbot.
What you talking about,
I don't know what they did. Jeez. We're doing a 50. Yes, 50 likes keyword. I'm gonna go use the restroom and I'll be right back.
What you talking about, I want my $2! I want my $2!
Nightbot so you all can see it. Alright, be right back. Maybe I don't want to put Nightbot in front of the chat. So there you go, right there. I'll be right back.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh.
What you talking about, I want my $2!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom!
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Where'd I go?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom!
Where should I go? I just had it.
Crambo kill la 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 lop a doodle yellow bug.
Alright, so coining around. Your name was drawn, coining around. Round, round, get it around. He's going around. Tell me what you want in the center there, Tupac. That's one I started to do last night. You can see how heavy that ink is I used. It bleeds right through the paper. Rigged. What do you want in the center? I still need to put another coat of black in here. .222 in gold. Some gold bling with some little bedazzled sparkles on it. Let me know. Congrats. Queengrats. Queengrats. 222 will go in it. There you go. Tupac. 50 likes. Right. It's not quite done yet. I still got to do some shading and some put the backing on it, but it's almost there. Alright, go to our spreadsheet. Congrats, my friend. And I'll set this to keep collecting names. I hate having to go back. Back. Done. Alright. So, MJD beats PTF. Sorry. Back up top, Perry and Vicky. Perry, you get first choice. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for everything you've done for me. I appreciate it. Perry and Vicky. Perry and Vicky, are they still here? Perry and Vicky. Then the next two are Ron and Crafty.
Winner,
After that,
winner,
we got
chicken
Brown Sugar,
dinner.
KCB, and UCI MJD. Are either of them taggable? I'll skip to the next people, Ron and Crafty, if they're here. Or any one of these duos. Brown Sugar, KCB, UCI, MJD.
What you talking about, Will?
I'm looking for their names. I don't see them, Smog. KCB is here. Alright. UCI is here. Brown Sugar or MJD. We'll fill out those two. Ron's here. Crafty's here. Crafty and Ron, you're the first duo, so Crafty and Ron. Ron, you get first shot, left or right. And KCB, Brown Sugar, UCI, MJD. So whatever two after that, hit me up. We'll go to them. Brown Sugar is taggable. Left, Ron. Ron is left, alright. Ron, Crafty Dragon, here we go. Good luck to both of you. Ron is left. Brown Sugar, you and KCB will be up next. MJD and UCI will be after that. Because I still don't see Perry or Vicky. So, I may just pull two names and fill in for those two people that left. So, if they aren't here, Perry is here now. Okay, so Perry, is Vicky here? If Vicky's not here, we'll pull a name from chat, take her place. So, after these two rolls is Brown Sugar, KCB. And we'll give Vicky, after these two rolls, if she's not here, we'll choose a name for her. Alright, here's your roll, Ron. Good luck, bud. Because you know how we roll around here. Must be present to win. The train isn't going to stop for you. We're just going to keep on going, pick up another passenger. Here's Ron's. Last roll, Ron had a 2009 D pop up. '83, no. 63. Pretty decent 63. I'll throw that in a roll. I'll throw that in a winner's roll. Winner's roll gets that added. It's pretty decent. I mean, I don't know who it's going to go to, but that may be a spot filler. Who knows? Might be better than the one they have. Alright, we're tossing some up in chat. Is this little baby chip large enough to count? What's chat say? What's chat gonna say? Scoping it. Ooh, let's get rid of that. Here we go. We're looking at a die chip right here at the bottom of the dome, right there. I'm calling it a chip. What do you guys say?
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Right. Doesn't look very good from that view. It looked better. It looked better with my other chip. Point. Calling it a point. I'm thinking point as well. That looks like a die chip. Small one. We got one. Very small one, but it is a chip. One for Ron. Two. Buffalo for RW. No. 284. Ah, there's a point. There's a Cananada. That is a I don't know what it commemorates. Let's see here. 1850 year. What is that? 1960. Someone that collects the Canadian stuff. 1867 to 1992 Canada. I don't know. I don't collect Canadians, so I don't know. Ron, do you know what that is? Is that like some sort of commemorative nickel, or really, really worn out? I'd have to look that up. It's a beaver. I like turtles, not beavers, so that one's going to the winner. But Ron's got 2 points. Crafty. Can you beat Ron? What you got, Crafty? It did look silver. We can ding it. Well, it's not mine anyway. It goes to the winner. It's winner gets everything. I'm not taking it out of the roll. Whoa. And that is too small to ping test. Definitely. Oh wait, it's right here. Duh. Who said it was silver? Who day? What's it supposed to weigh? Or what's a Canadian nickel weigh? I don't know what a Canadian nickel weighs. Shows you how much I know about Canada. We'll leave that out, and someone research that, see if that's supposed to weigh any different. We'll weigh it up. All right, Crafty. Sorry about the pause. See if you can beat 2. We will see. I think I've found several of those before. I may have some in a bag. 23p. New. I'll look up in a second and read your comments on it. $22. That's a pretty decent 22p. Looks like some full steps going on here. I'm closing in on it, Cindy. I think I got 7 or 8 more to go, I think. We're getting closer. Baby stepping it. Speaking of steps, there's some nice steps right here.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom!
A little ding on that bottom step. I was going to put that in there. Sorry, winner. It's not going in. 70. We have a 19.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
64D. Let's look for RPM. Quick. That's in better shape. I don't think so. I really hate scratches on nice coins, man. It's a heartbreaker. There we go, 45. That'll make up for it. That's a war nickel. Boom! 45D. Wow. That's going to be a really nice winner's roll. We got a 45D. A 26 Buffalo nickel, a 2009 D. So 2-1, Ron's winning.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom!
Guess I should have opened these by myself. No, I'm just kidding. I got plenty of war nickels. All right, Ron, you won 2-1. Nice find though on that. Really worn out, but still, it's a 45D. War! Very nice. So anybody find out what I'm looking for on this this Canada? Nice win, Ron. Let's post her name.
Am I the baddest
Are
mofo
Perry
low
and
down
Vicky
around
here?
this
Is Vicky
town?
here? Revisit that one more time. If not, we're skipping her. Next up is Brown Sugar and KCB. I know you're here, Perry. I'm waiting to see if Vicky's not here. I'm choosing a name from chat. It is a... On the bottom it says 1867-1992. 5 cents with the beaver. Obverse, Queen Elizabeth. But it just, yeah, it just has the beaver. It says Canada 1867-1992. Don't have any of our Canadians here. Well, this is a nickel. Commemorative nickel, alright. I didn't. Somebody in chat earlier said it was silver. I couldn't tell you if it was or wasn't. I was going to weigh it. But if it's just a regular nickel. Alright. This... I'm going to pull a name from chat and you're taking Vicky's place in the battle with Perry. We gave Vicky long enough to say here. She is not here, so chat, good luck. Here we go. This will be for Vicky's spot in the second round. Perry, you can't play yourself. Nice try. Coining around. Tupac, you're still here. You're taking on Perry. I don't know who would say something like that. Who would say something like that? Where's Tupac? There he is. Alright. Tupac, Perry, you get choice of left or right on the rolls. Let's do it. Grabbing 2 more. Good luck to you. Perry, you want left or right? Here we go. Right there. Perry says right. So Perry, you want the right one. Tupac gets the left, which is not my right. Good luck, Perry. Good luck, Perry. And Rick Stewart, if you're still here, you get a star note if you claim it. Say you're here in a minute. And you guys know I stick to a minute. Here, boom, see? It took him 16 seconds. Good job. You're getting another one added to your envelope. See? Now you're a 2-star. But the bad thing is you can't win again, Rick Stewart. Sorry. Here we go. Perry. Good luck, buddy. Winner, chicken dinner twice. Perry. Why you bugging? He wants some nice nickels to go to the next round. I don't blame you. Boom!
Crambo killed
What we got here? This looks like another war nickel. It sure is. Right there. Dang! I should have opened these rolls for myself. 1942. P. Wow. 2 war nickels back to back. I need some too. I'm running low on those.
Winner,
Nice
chicken dinner.
What?
Boom.
Winner, you got a mega roll coming to you, whoever wins this battle, mini battle. 2 war nickels. That's the thing about live streaming hunts. It is what it is. That's all there is to it. Sometimes they hurt. Alright, Perry's got 1. Coining around. Can you beat the 1?
The audience
see what Tupac's got. Tupac got the magic. Let's see. He's like, war nickel, whatever. Check out this V. Whatevers. Right there, as I said the same thing, Rod. All we need is the V. Good luck, Tupac. Gotta beat that war. Or just get something that scores. Get a coin that scores. 2 die chips will beat that war nickel. He's like, how about a war nickel? There's a 1940 Philly. 1940. It's tied up. 1-1. Oh, Tupac needs a die chip. He's got more than half a roll. Just get a die chip or something. Proof, a die chip, a war nickel, S-mint. No. I'm rooting for you, Tupac. Scratch. We are going to the number selection. All right, Perry and Tupac, number 1 to 20. Let me choose one. I'm going with... All right, my number's written down. Perry, what do you got? Perry says 7. Tupac, what do you got? Tupac says 2. The number was 11. Perry, you move on. Congrats. Perry, next round. Perry, next round.
Hey, who wants to play?
All right, we have Brown Sugar KCB up next. Good luck. And then after that, UCI MJD. And Brown Sugar, you'll get choice of roll, left or right. Good luck to you both. And then UCI, MJD, UCI, you will get choice of left or right of these 2 rolls. Very nice. 42 war nickel. Very cool. Goes in it. 1940 goes in a roll. We almost got a full roll of some good ones. Good luck to you. Brown Sugar KCB. Is Brown Sugar still here? KCB here. Let's see. I don't see anybody in chat. MJD, you still here? UCI's here. I'll do your 2 rolls. Brown Sugar's there. Okay, so Brown Sugar, your opponent, KCB. So Brown Sugar, you going left or right? Left. Brown Sugar's left. All right, here we go. Good luck. As the bonus ending prize roll gets better. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Up there. Brown Sugar's roll. Let's do it. War nickels back to back. Ooh, there's some old gray looking ones right there. If we get another war nickel, I'll faint. Like 3 in a row. Come on. 1970. 97. Thought that was 09. It was 2008. Kind of looked like a 9 when I flashed it over. Kinda. 81. 64D. Nope, no RPM. We have a 68D. Let's see if we got a scratch. Yeah. That's borderline. I don't know. I'll look at that one. 2221. Well, we may have a die chip on this one. Alright, chat, here we go. I'm saying yes. What do you say? Go. Bam, 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 bam. Very small one. Very faint, but it's there. What do we say? I'm calling it like early state. That's about just as good as that. Let me turn the light down a little bit. That's just about as good as that other one. Point. Everybody's saying point, point, point. Alright, there's one. Brown sugar, you're on the board. Chat says point. I agree. Point. There's another one, 1950. Oop, move that out of the way. Can't do that. There's a 1958.
Crambo kill la 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 la
58 Philly.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Brown sugar with 2. Coming strong. Alright, brown sugar, you have... Alright, brown sugar's gonna end up with 3. Look at that big giant die chip on the dome. Wow, this is a big one. Brown sugar is gonna hit 3 right here. Alright. We get a better angle. It looks better. There you go. Big old chip on that rib of the dome. Kind of dirty, but it's a chip. Brown sugar with 3. That's going to be tough to beat, KCB. Think you got it in you to do it? Or do you think the roll has it in it? No point. PTF says no point? What? No point for that die chip? Come on, man. I think you got outvoted on that one, PTF. Chat, majority rules. Like they always say, it looks a little better in the hand. It looks like more of a point in the hand than on TV. KCB, here you go. Got to beat 3. Can it be done? We will see. Man, I almost thought that was a buffalo. It is a buffalo, but not that kind. We have a 1959 Denver. There's one. 59D. That's 1 point. 22. We got 1. Come on. 1923. Nope. 64.
What you talking about, Will?
Philly. Well, may just be having that one, unless we got here. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna say no on that one. That's just kind of, that's too borderline. Unless chat says yes, here you go. This is on the the horizontal lines of the dome. It's it's iffy, but I'll let you guys make the choice. It's kind of iffy. We'll see. Right. What do you guys think? Right there to the left-hand side, see the little conglomeration there? Is that a point? No point. What are we saying? We got Rick Stewart says point. Point, 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 point. They're all calling point. All right. Right there it is. 2. Chat says... Chat has made its opinion known. Point. All right. You were only 1 down. Chat says point. 86. Yeah. Now that is not a point. That one's nowhere close to that other one. Well, KCB, you did make it this time. You lost by 1 coin. Nice try. Congrats, Brown Sugar. Sorry, KCB, but you're on the second chance wheel that we're going to spin. UCI and MJD are up next. These are your 2 rolls right here. Let me type in the name, Brown Sugar. Congrats to you. Just cruising right along. Awesome. UCI, you have choice of left or right. And while you're thinking about that, PTF, you've already won something. Rick, you already won something. Brown Sugar, you're still in it. John Chum, you got a star note thrown in your envelope if you're still here. You got 1 minute. 1 minute for John Chum. Oops, I didn't put bot up there. Here's the win. Here he says, cool. Your choice, Series 2013, 2017, or 2017A. I'm not going to say they're all good. These are just all a whole bunch of notes that I've just put together as I search. So use 2013. If there's a 2013 up top, I mean, it's not the best, but it's a star note. That will go in your envelope, John Chum. Congrats to you, sir. And UCI, did you say left or right? I didn't. Let me go back up. I didn't see what you said. Right. Okay. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. And this will put us down to our... let's see here. This will put us down to... It'll be Perry and Ron, and Brown Sugar and whoever. And then we're going right here to the winner. We're getting close. Good luck. Chum star. And here we go. UCI wants the right, so we'll switch them. All right, UCI. Let me put those in the roll. 2 more nickels, and we have a full roll of winning coins. That's pretty cool. And damn, that one was tight. Here we go. Several that are beat up, got chunks taken out of the side. Looks to be some old ones in here, but they could just be dirty ones instead. We're gonna find out. 19. There's a 58. Denver. 58. Denver. 1 point. On the board. That 61's got to be nicer to count. Chat wouldn't let you get away with that one. 2020. No way. All right. Does that one have a start of one? Ooh, it's going to be close. Let's see what they say. It's going to be close. We need the opinion. Feel like Richard Dawson. Survey says. I need that. I need survey says. Scope. Alright, chat. Do we count this or not? Yeah, PTF, you haven't even seen it yet and you're saying point. Just on the left wall. Excuse me. Dang, that was going to be a really huge one. If you look just to the outside of the one you can see. Look at that secondary one, how big that was going to be. Wow. No, we got a no point, a point. Point, point, point. Points beat the no point. But do you see how large this die chip is going to be? Like, it goes all the way out here. It goes all the way out to this, out here. Then you got that first one. You got like a first one and a second one. Man, that thing is... You can see it even when it's blurry. That was going to be a rather large die chip. Well, you can see the chip right there. They're calling it a point. A point it is. 2. You score 2. Thank you, chat. All my judges. All my judges in chat.
Am I the baddest mofo
Now.
low down around this time?
Can the comeback be made? Let's see.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh.
Rambo killed that cat that's punching as I keep rapping. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, I could probably play my own. I can play my own videos. How can I get more points? Are you out at your 5,000 are out, Bill? Let me see. Well, yeah, you have been here a while, so let's see. I can go like this, and I can turn on the, wherever it's at, first words, command list. So, Ron, let me turn this on. Enable. So we gotta go like this, commands. It's tricky. Let's see here, add points. Oh yeah, I do have it always set up. Let's see, user. Alright, Ron, it's set up. You can add him some points. Bill Snodgrass. He's out.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Very much so. MJD, MJD, MJD. Here we go. Here we go. You can barely hear me? Well, I had my back turned to my other computer. I'm still here. MJD, MJD. Here we go. You need more than 2 to beat UCI. I'm looking into microphones. See if my son has a spare one. He's got like super all gaming computer set up with all the little swinging bars and stuff that has things on it. I don't even know. He looks like he's wrapped in a cage whenever he's on his computer. 85, 23p. We got here. Nope. I said nope. I said nope. 87 with a smear. What is this? Smear of something on there. Paint? Something dried on. Epoxy. 86. It's one of those good one-siders, bad one-siders. And it's got a mega thumbprint right in the center. MJD, not looking good. 22. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, nope. Oop, there we got one, I think. There we go. I think we got us one. And right. Top left. I'm saying point. That's an early stage die chip.
I want my $2.
Yeah, they've been redeeming stuff awful quick. Or I could just make all the redeems free, and you wouldn't need points. All right. Well, you only had one. Oh, I just dumped my coins over there. So these all go into the stack. And UCI, you made it. There's our winning stack right there. That's one roll filled. Oops, sorry. Got that blocked. Duh. Got one roll filled with some goodies. War Nichols, 2009, a Buffalo. And next round, Perry and Ron up next. Winner roll. Right
Freeze, go first!
Perry and Ron. And Perry, you'll have choice left or right. And then you have brown sugar and UCI. So there's those two. And we'll be down to 2 after that. So Perry, choice left or right. And so Perry says right. All right, here we go. And then brown sugar, you have choice left or right when you come up over here. There we go. Perry. Moving on. Good luck to Perry and Ron. Here we go. Perry, Ron. Let's do it. Here's Perry's. Good luck, Perry. A little bit there. Here we go. See what we can get. 64. Sometimes on those 2018s, that building die chip will be on the other. It'll be on the right hand side.
Freeze, go first!
Nope. 87. brain fart right there. 1989 P. Yeah, could be better. We don't have anything, Perry. This is a no point roll. Uh-oh. Here we go, Ron. Can you dethrone? Good luck. That's a winner. Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of Korean writing or Vietnamese writing on it. It says 50. 1945, I'm guessing. Anybody know what that is? I don't know what it is. I have no clue. But Ron's the winner. Had some interesting rolls this evening. Ron wins. We'll have to look that up. 50. It's got some crazy writing there and a hole in the center with some flowers. I have no idea.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom!
I just found that. It's just sitting on the side. The side's got a reeded edge. It's a slightly smaller than the nickel, too. Just a bit. It's a lot thinner. But winner of the roll gets that as well. Unless it turns out to be a $20,000 coin, then, you know, I'd probably have to keep that. And take the winner out on a trip instead. $90. Decent, but all right. Up next is 85. Nope. There you go. Brown sugar. UCI. Brown sugar. Which one you want? Korean says VMC. Your name was not picked, Rick Stewart, on the when I did the roll at the beginning of chat, but you did win 2 star notes already, and you'll be eligible for the end of stream giveaway coming up. Or if somebody doesn't show up for the roll between Brown Sugar and UCI, I'll draw another name and fill in the empty spot. So we'll see. Looking for Brown Sugar and UCI. Brown Sugar is here. Brown Sugar, you want left or right? And UCI is here. Brown Sugar gets choice. Left, right. Brown Sugar says left. You got it. Good luck. Crunch time. Winner of this faces Ron to win the winning roll. We are down to the nitty gritty right here. Brown Sugar, UCI. Good luck. There we go. This is your roll, Brown Sugar, on the left. We've had some crazy finds so far. No reeded edges in this one. $64. No RPM. Come on. I'd like to see it score at least 1 point. There's one right there, 2024P. It's a point. 2024 P scores. And 79, 2002.
Crambo kill la 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 doodle yellow bug.
Alright, looks like you're just going to have the 1 point, Brown Sugar. But hey, that may be enough. Here it is, UCI. Gotta beat one. Kind of had the color of a war nickel. UCI looking for 2. Brown Sugar crossing the finger saying 0, 0. I want that win and roll. No. 92. Uh-oh. We're closing in on half a roll. Dum. 15, 20. Not looking good. 81. Oh, there's a 2024. Right there. Got 1 to 1. What's this one? That's that one up there. Does the 23P have a die chip on the dome? I don't think so. Does it end in a tie and we got to choose a number? Come on. What's that? No. I'm looking for anything on the edge. I think we might be going numbers. So, Brown Sugar, UCI, we're going 1 to 20. Because you were tied at 1 apiece. And let me cross out all these. Alright, my number's picked. Brown Sugar. UCI says 11. Where's Brown Sugar? Brown Sugar says 12. She's like, I'm either going higher or lower. Sorry to say, Brown Sugar, it should have been 10. The number was 3. UCI, you move on. Congrats. UCI versus Ron. Ron, you get choice. Oops, I typed your name twice. So here's how we got here. We'll show the battle. Awesome. So we started with 16, worked our way down. We are now Ron versus UCI. Ron will have choice of left or right. Good luck to you both. Ron says left. Wow. Here it goes. And I think if this comes down to a tie, we just do another roll. We can't have this come down to a number. It's got to be fought in a field. Field of battle. So, Ron, you said left. Good luck to you. Here's the winner's roll. UCI just puddling right along. Said, bring it. I got this. There we go, Ron. Good luck. I see no foreigns this time, so let's see if we can get him. This is for all the marbles, huh? Alright, here's one, I believe. Chat will vote. Chat is gonna vote. Where are we at? Where's my scope? Where'd my scope go? Dang it. Oh, I moved it. There it is. Alright, we have a small one side of the building. And of course, my whole thing reset.
Point 21 gigawatts!
I'm saying point. Yes, it is. Right there. I need to reset this because it is flipped all about. There we go. That's a point. Ron with one. Ron on the board early. Really dirty 2000. No clue what's going on there. $64.
I want my $2.
80. Nope. We might have something behind the dome here. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just a little very faint gouge. It almost looked like feed finger lines, how they're kind of shiny. But it is nothing. There's a whirly buffalo right there. 22. I think the rolls get stingy here at the end. Ron's got one so far. And one is going to be it. One is your score, Ron. UCI. This is for everything. Fingers crossed. Here you go. Good luck. This is for all the wins you saw so far. The Buffalo, the War Nickels, this crazy foreign, Lost and Finding. Do you know what that is? Do you know what this one is, Lost and Finding? Hold on a minute. Right here. Have you seen this? I have no clue what that is. VMC says Vietnamese? Vietnam? Got the flowers on it? I don't know. I'll have to look that up after the stream, I guess. Blockus, what's up, my man? We are about to wrap up our battle here, Blockus. Let me mod you real quick so you can get in on the action there. Let me make sure you're good on streamer here too. Oh, yep. All right, you're able to do your redeems as well, Blockus. Up top, it should have gave you 5,000 points for coming in. All right, UCI, here it is. But for anyone just joining us, I just did a little quickie miniature battle this evening. Just grabbed some people from chat and did a little, worked our way down. So these are just single Japanese yen. Okay, cool. Worked our way down, single roll battles all the way down, Every find we found was collected, and this winner here
What you
will
talking
get all
about?
the finds. So we are down to the final roll of the final battle. UCI, here we go. Can you beat Ron's 1 point? Here we go. These were all going into the prize roll there. Good luck, UCI. You can do this. You can do it. Just find just something with a error, or 40s or 50s. That's all we're looking for. Watched Blockus travel us through the park on the skateboard the other day. It was pretty cool seeing there's a die chip right there. Seeing the nice sunny day up there, up north. It's pretty cool. What's here? We got the scope. So, right there. We got one inside the doorway as well. And outside. That's 1 point, UCI. 1-1. You got that early. You got more than half a roll to go, so you're doing good.
Rambo killed la 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 doodle yellow bug.
Whoa! Be honest, man, you know, from Tom and Jerry, old school. All right, first one to tell me that mouse's name gets a star note. The one that was singing, and you got to do it quick. You can't look it up. I'm only going to give it like 10-15 seconds because you guys will Google it. What was the mouse's name? 12, 11, 10. Got it, Robert Worley. You get a star note. And I kind of know you didn't look that up. I think you knew that, actually. Nice. Uncle Picos. Should I be worried you knew that fast, though? There you go. Uncle Picos star. Very nice. Robert Worley. Nailed it. And then he pulls the cat's hair, uses his guitar. 64, 64, nothing. Guitar string, 82. Oh, what do we have here? This may be a... Alright, chat. I'm not saying it, but this is for the win. This is for the win. Chat needs to say yes or no. A little bit of dirt in a way, but I think I see a little something here. This is for everything. Does UCI win it with this coin? What say you? Here we go. Here's what we're working with. All right. I'm seeing something inside that doorway and then coming off the bottom of it. Ooh, we got a no for a chip. Lost and finding. You're saying that is not a die chip inside that doorway right there? With a crack? Hold on. Look at that early stage. I can see the bubble right there. Wow. Wow. We got no's, yes, points. Alright. I wish I knew how to make a poll. How do you do a poll? Look like a swirl. Hold on. We gotta get this right. This is for all the marbles here. So here's one angle, kind of down on it. I see like two little chips right there. And if we come at it from this way, I can still see something in the doorway. Ron's even saying it's a chip. But let's keep looking at the roll. There might be another one that it doesn't make this one the winner. Let's see. But I'm thinking chip on that. All right, 2-1. Are we all good? All right, Ron even says it. Congratulations, UCI. You get all those coins. Awesome. get all of them.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boom.
All fines are yours. And let me put some of these in this one. We'll go half and half with it. Very cool. Couple of war nickels. 2009. A buffalo. So we had winner roll. Goes to UCI. Wow, nice job. Oop, pen went crazy. UCI. Awesome. Alright, let me throw all the second placers on a wheel real quick. Second place wheel, right fast. And then everybody else in chat. Let's start doing an EOS as well. Or we didn't hit 75 likes, did we? I don't think we got that high. 65, wow. We got 10 more. We could hit a 75 like giveaway too. But I'm going to get an EOS rolling while I put the wheel names on there for second chance. And we'll get the EOS started as well. Start collecting some EOSer names. Let's see, go back. Go back. I hate this, you gotta go backwards. I might stop using Nightbot just for this fact. I don't know why they did this. Next. Keyword is going to be UCIWINS. UCI wins. Congrats to you. Awesome. Had the stamina to make it. Oops. CIWINS. All one word. UCI wins. WINS. UCI wins. Done. Now let me go grab a wheel of names and put everybody's name on it that was in the game. And gamers are we have, let's see here, VMC is on the wheel. Perry is on the wheel. Wayne is on the wheel. He probably isn't here still, is he? Bill S. is on the wheel. Cindy is on the wheel. Crafty Dragon is on the wheel. Scrap Metal's on the wheel. Brown Sugar. Brian Robeson. And if they aren't here, another name gets drawn, so. We got KCB. Houday. PTF. Yeah, what was it back there? MJD. Those are all our second placers. Cool. And Smog, how many spins am I going to do on this wheel? For the winner, please. I'm just going to give this a name of wheel 1. Let's see here. Smog says 3. Okay. Let me rename this window. And good luck, everybody. On wheel 1. Okay. Alright, this is going to be for our second place win. If the person isn't here, we'll give them some time to say here. If they're not here, I'm spinning again. So 3 spins, says Smog. And hold up. Let me put this right. There. Alright, good luck, everybody. So 3 spins. 1, 2, shuffles. 3 shuffles. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. This is for our second place win. And let's see, second place winner winner is gonna get this nice handy dandy I made last night. Get that. I'll be our second place winner, finisher. Gets that. Here we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Boom. How about that? VMC in the house. I know he stayed awake just for this. VMC. I know you're still here. There you go, VMC. It's got the glitter on the sides. That's a nice one. I like that one. Very cool. Congrats to you. Oh, wait, sorry. That was Bill S. Where's the other one? Sorry, VMC. It's this one. You get this one. That was Bill S. is the blue. So sorry, but you get that one. Just the same. It's red. Yeah, Bill's name was on that one. Sorry. Can't give Bill's away. But you get this one. EMC. There you go. Alright. Now, go over here. And go to here. And this one will be... I'm going to do... Let's see. I don't know if anybody likes these or not. We got two of those. Where to go? 2-star notes. I'll do 1 and 2. I'll just grab 2 random ones. This will be the EOS 2-star notes and I'll do 2-star notes and 2 air quarters 2 air quarters to be named. I don't even know. Or I'll give you a choice. 2-star notes, or you get a 1968 half. Your choice. So we'll do that. 2-star notes or 68 half. This will be the end of stream. So you can have 2-star notes or the half.
Crambo kill, la 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 doodle yellow bug.
Good luck. We got 21 entries. Richard Metcalf, go ahead and enter UCI wins one more time. It's kind of saying keyword spam next to your name for some reason. It's saying the same thing for smog. I don't know why. Keyword spam. What's that mean? So smog, enter UCI wins one more time, and let me see if it'll let you in. Okay, Dagger's in, so Smog and Richard Metcalf, enter UCI wins one more time, because it's not letting you in, or VMC. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the name. Enter it more than once. Oh, it's spam. All right, hold on a minute. Let me check that. Oh, remove spammers. I didn't even see that. Alright, try it again. Okay, cool. Thanks, PTF. I didn't even know that was clicked. Here we go. 22 entries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lisa D. 1 minute. She likes winning. Your choice of 2-star notes or this 68 half. Yep, she's there. Which one do you want? The half or the 2 stars? Your choice. Half or 2 stars? And she says half. Alright, there you go. It's not the best shape. Kind of crusty, kind of dirty, but hey, it's a $50. It is 40% silver. And there it is. Goes in your envelope. Alright, well that was fun. Little pop-up mini battle. Didn't take too awful long once I got rolling. But I don't know. I showed this earlier. I don't know. Some people came in. I got this from my bank last week. $8,500 star note. Pretty cool. Only had 4 runs of 85s of the conditions decent. It has a pinhole like someone had it on a cork board or something. But UCI, there you go. I'm going to tape these up, vacuum seal them. Send me your address so I can send these wins to you. And awesome stuff. That's a pretty good pool. Couple of war nickels. I think what, there were 3 war nickels or 2? Buffalo, Canadian commemorative, what you said, yen was in there. A couple of nice ones, couple of die chip bears. Very cool. Hey, the extreme hunter, there I am. Pretty cool. I got more muscles than that guy though, so he's puny. Alright, thanks a lot everybody. I appreciate it. And God bless. Tell somebody you love them. Spend some time with somebody. Charity, mentoring's great. Teach those young ones how to do it right, because the internet doesn't teach them anything but to be ill-mannered and rude. I love you guys. See you on the next one. Have a good night. We gotta do Baby Shark at the end, of course. You know how it goes. Get a little do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Thanks, Crafty. As always, thanks, Ron. Thanks to the mods. Well, everybody was a mod tonight, haha. Thanks for everybody for being nice to one another and not having to take mods from somebody. I appreciate that. We can all work together. God bless everybody. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. How about some victory trumpets at the end? Come on down! Night, everybody.